So recording now, but they can't hear you, so you can say whatever you want. They can only hear me. Let's start with maybe questions. Do you have any questions to the worksheet or about the worksheet or from class? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. So these, this, that, these, those, I'll write it down again and then we can talk about what it means. So this, that, these, those. I say it always like this. This, that. You are normally talking about things, but you can talk about people too. This child, right? This thing, this whatever. You hear a lot of times, but if you're talking about somebody near you, you can also say, this coffee in my hand is cold, or this child is driving me crazy, right? Or that girl, that thing. But of course, many times in English, you're talking about things, right? You're not always talking about people. And then you have the plural. So these markers here in my hand, these markers are colorful. And those, the children who are not in our chat, all of the other students, those children, those students, teenagers, not even children anymore, those teenagers are outside, right? So this, that, these, those. Okay. Shall we try to do some sentences where I'll say a sentence and you tell me if it's this, that, or these, or those? Shall we start with that, maybe? I'll think of a sentence, so I'm leaving one of these words out. Child next to me is tall. Child next to me is tall. Next to me, so in meiner Nähe. This, that, these, those. Die zwei sind in der Nähe von dir und die zwei sind weiter weg. Singular, plural. So, child is, also next to me, is tall. This child next to me, singular, one child, right? Okay, ready? Next sentence. Children outside playing are so loud. Children outside playing are so loud. What do you say? Yeah, those children, because they're outside, they're farther away, right? So farther away, right? Closer to you. This and these. This marker, these markers. That child, those children. Yeah? Okay, let's do a couple more. Hey, do you remember chocolate that we ate at that one restaurant? Do you remember chocolate that we ate at that restaurant? What do you think? And Lucia, you can just keep your microphone on. I think it's a small group, so it's okay. Do you remember, also weißt du noch? So do you remember chocolate that we ate at that one restaurant? Yeah, it's that because it's further away. It's at a restaurant somewhere else, and I'm asking you remember this chocolate, right? That chocolate that we had, it's farther away. It's also in the past, it's also at a restaurant, right? Yeah. Okay, sorry to hear. Yeah, sorry to hear. Okay, next one. Hey, I am absolutely loving markers. I am absolutely loving, yep, these markers, yep, because they're close to me, they're in my hand, right? Okay, very good. Thank you for the question. Let's talk maybe a little bit about, I want to show you in the book. Can you open your books? Do you have your books in front of you to page 20? Does everybody have a book? Or can you get a book? You have a book, okay. It's very good. Oh, wonderful, perfect English. It's on page 20. Yeah. 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 Actually, people make this joke because they say, I have a book too, and because it sounds like two, then like the next person as a joke says, yeah, the next person says, I have a joke three. But of course you spell, I have a book two with T-O-O and not T-W-O. Yeah, very cute. You can also do this with like twice. Like I ate pizza once in my life. I ate pizza twice in my life. And there is no word, but people say, I ate pizza thrice. They just make up the word like three. Yeah. Yeah, once and twice, but you don't have thrice. Yeah, but people make it up as a joke. Yeah. Very good. So we're on page 20. And on page 20, look at the blue box in the middle. There's two blue boxes on page 20. And it says, on the one hand, page 20 in the book. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Number 2, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. It says, on the one hand, I think. And the other one says, but on the other hand. So let's say you're in the test. So it's the oral exam, right? And you're talking about something. Let's say it's you remember how we did something like school? What are the good things about school, the bad things about school, or traveling? I think we did. It's the topic based, not the picture based, but topic. In the middle, you have a thema, a topic, like we did traveling. So, what are some ideas from traveling? We said, traveling with luggage, traveling with friends, where are you staying? Like, there's many ideas, and you need to think of 3 of them or prepare to talk about them. So, very good things to say would be okay, so you start. I love traveling on the one hand. It's fun, it's interesting, you meet new people, and you talk as much as you can. And then you always have the other side, right? Don't just think all of the good things, think of the bad things. On the other hand, so you could say it like this, right? Can we practice? Yes. Yeah, in German you say that like that, but in English you say on the one hand. It's just how people say it. It's like, I think, because when you're talking, you can also you can show it as well. On the one hand and on the other hand, you're not really thinking about a hand, but it makes sense. It's like the one side, the other side, you know? Okay, so let's practice. Let's take an idea. We're going to think of a topic and we just say something good about it and something bad about it, right? Let's talk about something very simple, just art, like art class, painting. You know that you have art class with Thomas, or you did. And I want you to think of one positive thing about art class and one negative thing about art class. So either class or maybe painting in itself or painting at school. I don't care. I don't care what you talk about. But think of a good thing and a bad thing. So please think for 1 minute. I want you to say on one hand, but on the other hand, okay? You have 1.5 minutes to prepare, and then we try to say our sentences, okay? Something about art, yeah. So either art class, art, painting, whatever. Genau. Nee, Senja, no worries. So you're preparing. Du musst nämlich nur 2 Sätze dann auch sagen, im Sinne von, es geht um Kunst, es geht um Art. Ja? Entweder Kunstunterricht, zum Beispiel mit Thomas, there's good things, but on the other hand, right, there's bad things. Und ihr versucht nach diesen Sätzen, und zwar in dem blauen Kästchen auf Seite 20, ihr versucht jetzt dann Sätze zu bilden, wo es ist mir wurscht, was du sagst, ja? Also es gibt sicherlich was Positives über Kunst oder vielleicht betrachtest du gerne Kunst, aber wenn du es magst, es macht dir keinen Spaß oder andersrum oder ja, oder Kunstunterricht war immer zu kurz oder ist es mir eigentlich wurscht. So on the one hand, good things, on the other hand, bad things. Yeah? So 1.5 minutes and then we say our sentences, okay? Too short. I'll write it in the chat, Lisa, okay? Okay. Okay, I wrote it anyway in the chat. Haha. Und to mit einem O schreibt man I'm going to the supermarket. Also wenn du irgendwo hingehst. Oder wenn es um also die Grundform eines Verbes hingeht. I like to eat. I like to dance. Das ist dann mit einem O. Doppel-O ist ja auch. So I like you too mit Doppel-O. Oder this is too short. My shirt is too short. Also zu. Okay, let me just get myself a coffee. I'll be back in 10 seconds. Okay. So just let me know when you're finished then. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. So try to say it then. But then you need to study. This is the main problem. I promise you that if you try more and more and read your notes, that you will remember things. But you have to remember your mind needs to hear words 10 times, at least 10 times, and see them and hear them again before you can even use them well. You know, like you don't remember something just because I give it to you one time. This is why we do this. You know, how many times have I said this, that, these, those? Like, oh, that was my book. How many times did I say this? Yeah. Yep. That's okay. That's okay. You don't need to have anything from the Kästchen. It's just talking about art. Okay. So let me hear your sentences. Who wants to begin? Okay, so I'll begin. I will begin. Ich werde anfangen. Okay. You can just say is on the one hand, on the other hand, art or the time in art class. Because we only have, do you only have a quarter of an hour or 3/4 an hour? Like, do you have 45 minutes, right? Okay. And then one thing that I would say to correct that, on the one hand, art is fun, it's interesting. On the other hand, art is, right? Art is not is art, but art is. And then at the end, you say, but we only have. But we only have. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's fine. Just remember in the beginning switch art. On the one hand, art is. Yeah? All right, next one. Lucia, do you want to do yours? And then Sinja maybe has to do hers just orally. Yeah. Yeah. It was all actually perfect. Maybe just one thing, if you mean pencils for drawing, that's correct. If you mean brushes for painting, then you mean brushes, right? Yep, but that's just specifically for painting. It's talking about either painting with brushes or drawing with pencils or pens. Okay, sounds good. And the next one, do you want to try, Sinju, do you want to try orally? Yeah, art is a difficult subject because I'm not good at drawing. Also wenn es um Zeichnen geht, then drawing. So I'll write, I'm not good at drawing. No, the next one I'm writing in the chat for you, and I'm not good at painting. Painting is malen with paint, like. Yeah, and so Sydney, exactly that's how you want to say it. So you say, on the one hand, I'm not good at drawing or at painting, but on the other hand, it's expensive or what did you say exactly, dear? Oh, yeah. But on the other hand, it is fun for me. Yeah. On the other hand, comma, it is or it's fun for me. Okay. Take note in the chat, you see it is. Und wenn es dann halt die Kurzform ist, it is, dann kommt natürlich dann it's mit einem Apostroph vor. Ja? Ja. So the difference between wants and tries. Okay, so to want or to try. These are the infinitives of the word. To want is wollen. Yeah? And to try is versuchen. You can also have to try, like try it on. You go shopping with me and I say, hey, this dress is perfect, try it on. Und das ist dann nicht mehr versuchen, aber so anprobieren. Yeah? So it could also be like probieren or try it on, anprobieren. Yeah? Okay. So I wrote it in the chat. The next thing that I want to do with you, let's see, we'll do at least 5 more minutes and then you can decide if you want to do a bit more or if you had enough for today, okay? So let's look at page. The whole book just exploded. Hey, these books are just a disaster. Okay, let's talk about people in a family. Let's just do a really short vocabulary review. So I am the daughter of my, so think of like people in the family. I'm the daughter of my mother and my father. My father has a brother. Who is this? Uncle, yeah. My uncle has a sister. Who is this? Aunt, yeah. So you can say either aunt or aunt. Both are perfectly correct. Okay. My aunt has a child. Who is this child to me? Cousin, yep. Girl or boy, just cousin. Okay. So my cousin and I, we share the same grandparents, right? So the grandparents have, who are the children to the grandparents? What are they called to them? Sohn und Tochter. So they have sons and they have daughters. Who are these sons and daughters? Not my parents, but who? Yeah, well, actually, they're all relatives. Anybody with my blood is relatives. So any person. I know, Lisa. Yeah, but it's okay. You can watch the video later again, and then you'll remember. So ready? The grandparents, they have children. Who are these to me? They are my parents, my grandparents. So not my parents, but above. They have children. They have a son, maybe they have a daughter. Who are these people to me? They are the brother and sister of my, again, it's, yeah, aunt and uncle, they're my aunt and uncle, yeah? So, other way around, aunt and uncle, who am I to them? What do they call me? N and n. As if I'm a girl, I'm a n, and if I'm a boy, I'm a n. So, yes, but in English? So, niece and nephew. Nephew is Neffe, and niece, I can write in the chat, niece is Nichte. So, niece is the girl, niece and nephew, okay. No, like the word nice, but with an extra English E in it. Like nice, but with N-I and then an E. Niece, yeah. Okay. So let's do some review of things, just general things. I'll name some words we're talking about in the classroom. In the classroom, you are sitting on a chair, right? So chair, C-H-A-I-R. So I write it in the chat, chair. And you are looking at the Lehrerin. How do you say that in English? Teacher. So teacher. Teacher. Okay. Yeah. 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 Teacher. 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 So, Lucia, you said it really nicely. just like the word tea, like in English spelling of tea, T-E-A, if you can remember that, and then remember the sound ch, 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 C-H, ch, ch, teacher. Yeah, well then try it, try to say it. I'll tell you how it sounds. Teacher. Yeah, yeah, teacher, teacher. You have to imagine I'm typing it now with an accent. It's something like this. If you see in the chat, there's like an accent mark on the E. I mean, of course there is none, but teacher, teacher. It's a tongue twister. Tongue twister. Teacher, 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 teacher. Yeah, I can imagine. Let's do some more. So you're sitting in the classroom, and you're looking at the, let's call it, board. So board. So you have a board, you have a whiteboard. What? Leider mit H danach. White. Mm-hmm. Yeah, then it's called a chalkboard or a blackboard. So the old ones were blackboards, and then there was chalk as a kreide, chalkboard. Yeah. Okay. You look to the right or left. Here I have sunlight coming in. The sunlight comes through the Fenster. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. Let me write to Lily. Oh no! Girls, you should have told me that. I didn't know that. Oh no! Okay. Well, I've just tried to call her, and let's see if she's coming. Oh. Yeah, also, sorry. Yeah, I actually only called because I didn't hear from anyone else, and so actually you're right. I have another group for it, and I just called because I was already in chat, and I thought, it's the same people. Okay, so Sunlight, I just called her, but she didn't answer, so I don't know what happened there. And she didn't write me, so I don't know. Okay, so sunlight is coming through the Fenster. Window, yeah. Window. So rays of sunlight are coming through the window, through the glass in the window. Okay, I am opening my book. Page 23. I'm opening my book. Page 23. Two, page 23. I'm opening the book. Yeah. I'm opening the book to page 23, but I'm not. Then it's on, but I'm opening to. I'm going to the kitchen. Yeah? I'm opening to the page. I'm opening, let's see. No, I would say on page 23 you see, in the picture on page 23, but we opened to page 23. Sorry guys, it's terrible. Prepositions are no fun. You do have, if you're talking about the weekend, let's say you're in the English test and you need to speak, you have some options. Like if you're speaking British English, you can say at the weekend. I would say on the weekend. Yeah, I always go to the movies on the weekend. I always go. Jetzt möchte ich bitte wissen, warum wäre es denn halt nicht I always going? No? I always go. Und warum nicht I always going? Ah, ich gehe irgendwo, also beziehungsweise ich gehe zum Supermarkt am Wochenende, ja. I always go to the supermarket. I always, Achtung, I always, wenn es regelmäßig vorkommt, das ist ganz, ganz wichtig. Also das müsst ihr dann halt bis Mai dann auch können. I always go, das heißt regelmäßig. Das drückt halt Regelmäßigkeit aus, dass es immer wieder vorkommt oder normalerweise. I always go, I always eat, I always do my homework. Wenn du das aber dann beschreiben möchtest, und zwar was du in einem Moment magst, gerne auch jetzt, oder wir haben vor kurzem auch Past Progressive gelernt. So Present Progressive, I am teaching, I am talking. Dann gibt es dann nochmal mit Futurbedeutung. So, hey, Sinja, what are you doing tonight? Es geht wirklich um nachher. Aber Sinja kann dann auch sagen, sie meint es nicht in diesem Moment, sondern eigentlich gleich oder irgendwann nachher. I'm going to the movies with my boyfriend. Ja? Oder, oh cool. Uh, yeah, I made the mistake, but I've actually called her a couple of times, but she didn't answer. I called her 3 times now and she didn't answer. I also did, but she didn't come. Well, no, we can just go to the other group. I don't know why she can't come to this one. Let's hang up and go to the calendar and go to the normal group. I'm sorry, guys. I did it as a chat with you because I thought that everyone was in. Okay. Go to the calendar to the other group. Yeah? Hello, Lily, are you there? No? No, Lily. Oh. Oh. I was very happy. I'm also happy that you're there, though. And now Lily's not even online. Okay. Fair enough. But Lucia. No, Lucia will come. Yeah, she was online and then we switched groups and now she's not online. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it was worth a try, but it didn't work. Okay. So let's go back to this example. So we're talking about the difference. When do you use the present tense, right? Because in German you use the present tense for all of these. This is the problem. And in English you have a difference between what you are doing now, yeah, like a Tätigkeit that keeps going, or what you are doing in the future. So this is one way I call up Sinja. I say, Sinja, what are you doing tomorrow? Yeah? And what are you doing? Not right now. Also normalerweise heißt es in diesem Moment. But I'm actually asking her, what are you doing in einem anderen Moment? So what are you doing tomorrow? And Sinja says, oh, I'm having coffee with my mother. Then I'm going to school. Then I will, ja, sie kann auch gerne wechseln, ich werde irgendwas. Sonst hat dann ing halt so eine Futurbedeutung. Ja? Okay, so let's go back to the idea of now not ing. Ing is like something that you're doing in diesem Moment. Let's go to the present simple. So I tell you what I normally do. So I wake up, also fast jeden Tag. I wake up at 6 a.m. Nicht I am waking up. Ja? I wake up at 6 a.m. I drink coffee, nicht in diesem Moment, sondern es kommt regelmäßig vor. I charge my laptop. I open my English book and I see what I will teach. Also, dass es immer wieder vorkommt. Ja? Sinja? Sinja, what do you not see? Yeah, Sinja is not in the group, or she is in the group? What can she find then? Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, no, we can actually take a break. I mean, we can just stop if you want. Let me just finish this one thought. Yeah, no problem. Let's do like 1 or 2 more minutes and then we're done for the day. Yeah? Yeah, Sinja, I think maybe she is maybe on the phone or doing something else. Yeah. She can watch the video though, it's okay, no worries. So let's just talk about the things that always happen, like every day, right? So what do you do that happens every day, like most days or every day? Give me some examples. What do you do every day? Yes. Okay, ich habe sie gerade rausgeworfen and I'm going to put her back in, okay? Just tell Sinja I'm calling her again and we're just doing 2 more minutes and she can watch it on the video. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she can just watch the video, guys. Okay, Sinja, now you're there again. So I want to have some examples, just 2 more minutes, guys. I want to have some examples for what you always do. Yeah, I wake up in the morning, I drink coffee, I scratch my head, I wash my face. What do you always do or often? Like something that always happens. I brush I brush my teeth. Yeah, I make my bed. Lisa, I'll tell you a secret. I do the opposite. Und Regelmäßigkeit, aber ich drücke das jetzt negativ aus. I don't make my bed. So, yeah. Wait, let's hear some more examples from all of you. What do you do normally? What's your thing that happens? Sounds very good. An audiobook. Yeah. Yes. So I often wake up at 3. No, I often get ready and then lay myself down at 3 on the couch. You could say I often have a headache, so I lay down and sometime I lay down at sometime around 3. And then I do my English homework because I love English class. Thank you for saying that. Let's do a couple more. Sinja, what do you often do? I get myself ready. To breakfast, or I go and have breakfast. Yep. Lisa. Oh, I don't care, Lisa. We're just making English sentences. I don't care. Whatever you want to talk about. When I get up. Also Achtung, ja, genau. Aufstehen heißt get up. So aufwachen, wake up. Get up, yeah. And if you're sitting in a chair, you can get up or stand up from a chair. Yeah? So I get up. When I am finished getting ready. Yeah, yeah. No, that's fine, Lisa. No, if you're moving, you're going to the train. If I call you and I say, hey, Lisa, where are you? You're standing next to the train or you're in the train. Hey, I'm at the train or I'm in the train. Yeah, at the train station. No, it's okay. Oh, das ist, wenn du halt mit dem Zug fährst, then I go by train. I go to school by car. I go to school by foot. I go to school by. Und das hat nichts mit by wie auf Deutsch zu tun, sondern eher, ich fahre halt mit. Yeah? Yeah? So last question and then we're finished. So you see a picture here. So we just had the idea of not ing. We had the simple present. Here's a picture. This is exactly like in the test, right? You're speaking. You want to talk about this picture. What tense do you use to talk about it? Give me an example sentence. Genau, riding. A man riding a bike. So I see in the picture, or in the picture I see a man riding the bike. Ganz wichtig. Wenn ihr dann beschreibt irgendwas, was, obwohl es dann halt, er bewegt sich in diesem Moment nicht, aber in dem Moment hat er sich bewegt. So, the cat is eating food. The man is riding a bike. Yeah? Yes. No, riding. Yeah. You can say, if you get really scared and you forget, you could say something different. I see a man on a bike. He is riding in the street, but you still need ing, right? You need to say what he's ing doing in that moment. Yeah? Okay, that was it for today's class. Yep, Lucia? In the picture? No, I see a man in the picture. In dem Fall hast du nämlich dann keine von diesen aktiven Verben, dass er dann irgendwas macht. Ich sehe jemanden. Ja? Aber was er macht, halt ist das ing. Ja? Genau. Ja. Und normalerweise sind solche Bilder auch dann lebhaft. Geht es denn darum, wenn Kinder zusammen spielen? The children are playing with blah 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 blah. Yeah, they're playing with water, or the children are drinking. Yeah, because it's happening in a moment there. Just we took a picture, and we have a snapshot of it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Lisa, I have to say, everyone's English, of course, is getting better, but you must do a lot more homework there. You must give me more things so I can correct it. Yeah. But Lisa, you have to remember, Lisa, I'm really serious. Think of Miss Deniger's German. I mean this really seriously. Like it doesn't matter to me if I make a mistake. Like I really don't care if I make a mistake. The only problem I would have is if I make a mistake in German and like someone's like, oh God, Miss Deniger, like ah. But you're never going to get that. No one cares about your English. You care about your English. This is right. I I will try. Right? Yes. Yes, and also Lisa, give me your homework. Oh. All right, guys. I'll see you. Mhm. Yeah. And, ja, und Lisa, du kannst ja gerne die Lieder, die du gerne dann hörst, und zwar nicht nur auf Deutsch, sondern es gibt gleich Übersetzungen sogar auf Englisch. Also wirklich, also die sind nicht perfekt, also nicht immer, aber die sind auch super. Dann verstehst du es dann auch, oder aus dem Englischen ins Deutsche halt. Oder auch wie Modern Family, du schaust dir erstmal eine Folge auf Deutsch an und dann schaust du es nochmal an, weil du weißt ja, worum es geht, und dann schaust du nur auf Englisch an. Und einfach ohne Subtiteln, weil du hast ja das aus dem Kontext dann schon verstanden. Oder mit dem. Ja, gut oder schlecht ist. Das, das, ja, das hängt dann davon ab, wie schwierig dann der Text ist. Ja? Wenn du denn diese Folge so oder so kennst, ist es wurscht, wenn du nicht dann. Genau, es ist wurscht, wenn du halt nicht alle Wörter verstehst, aber du weißt ja, was so ungefähr passiert. Und dann irgendwann gibt es dann eine Stelle, wo du sagst, hey, aber was war das? Das war wichtig. Oh, das hört sich gut an. Oder oh, das möchte ich mir aneignen. Und dann gehst du zurück, gerne auch mit Subtiteln kurz, und dann kannst du es drei, viermal also sehen. Also manchmal muss ich Sachen so abtippen. Ich habe bei mir im Verlauf ein Handy oder irgendwo, wo ich dann einfach das dann auch abrufen kann. Weil ich sage dann, ach, wie war das nochmal, schwierig ist, weil ich genau anders und lerne ich Deutsch noch natürlich. Also ich würde einfach nie mit Deutsch fertig. Und ja, 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 ja. Aber ein Screenshot ist nämlich super, aber dann kommt man wirklich dann in Schwierigkeiten. Weil erstens musst du dann da die Fotos dann auch irgendwann finden. Also wir alle machen viele Screenshots, Fotos und so weiter. Und das ist einfach dann schon schwierig. Also irgendwann schreibst du die einfach ab. Deswegen sage ich, ich tippe das ab. Bei mir ist ein Verlauf. Also ich habe ein iPhone und dann habe ich nämlich bei Notizen halt Seiten. Also manchmal Rezepten. Es gibt noch eine Seite für was weiß ich. Und dann habe ich den Verlauf und ich weiß, wo die Informationen sind. Aber dafür muss ich den halt die abtippen oder halt kopieren. Mhm. Ja, ja.